It's always a pleasure to see Kate featured in my feeding videos. This is the Avicularia versicolor Antilles Pinktoe female. As always, Kate does a wonderful job getting her cricket. Alright, I'll be ambitious to see if she'll have a second one. Oh, doo 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 da da da. She grabbed it. Double fatality. Whoa. That versicolor is the bomb. Wow, she's so cute and she's so friendly compared to the late Trinity. I'll get a handling video of this one very soon. Okay, here's another recent addition. That is Don's mature male Grammostola pulchripes, which is the Chaco Goldeny mature male. So if you are using these types of enclosures, if you have a mature male, I suggest do not use these types of enclosures for them. Because when males mature and they are looking for a female, they'll do any means necessary to try to escape. Now this little male, he actually opened up the enclosure all by himself. So basically he kept pushing and pushing and he managed to open it. Smart guy. So if you have enclosures like this, make sure to put a weight on it so that way he can never open it up the enclosure. So lesson learned from John, and I'll show you where he escaped from. So his enclosure was here, Kate's enclosure was there. I was playing on my Dreamcast Resident Evil Code Veronica and found him right here staring at me. Whoa, trippy. So I got him into his enclosure and I simply corrected it by putting the weight on it, and now he can't open it. So lesson learned, and just goes to show you how tarantulas, especially mature males, can be really powerful, and they'll do any means necessary to find female, and female. Don't worry, you'll get your chance. Okay, this one here is a juvenile Brachypelma emilia, the Mexican painted red leg. Boosh! Got it, and already showing its adult colors. You can see the red legs coming out well on the specimen and the dark triangle on its carapace. It's close to about 1.5 inch leg span, and already eating good. Alright, that little dot over there you can see is my Cyriocosmus elegans, the Trinidad Dwarf. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. Oh god, it's so small you can't see. And there we go, you can see her abdomen. His or her. There we go. Hopefully that's a better shot of her. Or him. That's how small it is. It's only about 1/4 of an inch. My smallest T in my collection. Okay, next one is a Harpactira pulchripes, also known as the golden leg blue baboon. The second most expensive tarantula in the hobby so far, next to the Thrygmopius psychedelicus. Here it is. And there we go, this is a more closer shot of her. You can see it's starting to get the adult coloration. It will have the same coloration on the legs, the blue, like the M. balfouri, and the rest of the body will be orange colored, much like the OBT. Not very temperamental compared to the OBT. And quite simple to care for. I will be making a Mythbuster video. Wow, haven't made those in a long time on the species, so to give you an idea of how they are and how to keep them. Alright, time to feed my leopard gecko. I'm actually changing its diet to crickets. Because with superworms, I just found out that you have to cut their heads off. I did not know that, and I could have actually killed her. And I just found that out from one of my subscribers who told me that, so whoever sent me that, thank you so much. Because I really don't want to see this girl go. Oh, there's another cricket. Oh. It's actually fun watching them. Nice crickets. Yeah, it's also a good idea to change the variety of your diet. Huh. Here's my fatty bicoloratum Aphonopelma, Mexican fire leg. Butt leg. Oh, sweet. I was wondering whether this one will lead or not. Caught this off camera, and you could tell that when I was filming it, this guy was shaking its booty and it's eradicating hairs, or what's left of it, and a couple of minutes later got the cricket. That's the Aphonopelma bicoloratum, the Mexican blood leg. Alright, so just got back from the pet store for some more supers. Continuing on the feeding video, this is my big Lasiodora parahybana salmon pink bird eater. This one is Daisy. She's close to about 6 inches, or about 7 now. Near full grown. Alright, this is Wendy, my Grammostola pulchripes Chaco goldeni. Blunk. Pound. 4.5-inch female. Dora the Explorer. This is my Lasiodora difficilis, the fire red bird eater. Great. This is like typical Lasiodoras. They're always hungry. Here's Elle's turn. This is a Euathlus pulchermiklaasi, Chilean blue-green femur. Beautiful. And she's just so skittish and nervous. Oh, nice. I just missed it. But this is my Brachypelma emilia, Mexican painted red leg. My adult female named Emily. Ah, she is a gorgeous, gorgeous female. Oh, I love this one. This is a Megaphobema mesomelas, the Costa Rican Red Leg. This is the one I got from tangleswebs.com last year at the expo. Nice Costa Rican Red Leg. And for what I'm hearing, they also go pretty fast too. She's about 3.5 to 4 inches. 6 to 7 inches is the largest they can get, so I can't wait to see how long this female will take to grow. Should be in the next year or two. Alright, this one here is a green bottle blue, Chromtatopelma cyaneopubescens. Oh, that was pretty strange. It's actually the very first time I actually handled my GBB. Why did she freak out like that? Ah, that's why. That is why. She's in pre-molt. So gotta remove that. Well, there you have it, a little mini handling video for my GBB. Did not expect that. Yeah, she's definitely not happy that I disturbed her, but won't feed her today. Here's Princess Peach, my other G pulchripes. Female, 4.5 inches, sister of Wendy. Does a great job and just about as big. Okay, here's Big Morticia. She is my female Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican red rump. As you can see, she's a huge girl, around 7 inches. This is one of the largest Brachypelmas that you can get in the hobby. I have a superworm right in front of her. She doesn't appear to be interested in it. I'll make a second one here, and hopefully it'll go towards her. There we go. Nice job, girl. I'm sure Gomez will be very, very proud of you. Can you get the second worm? No, I'll just leave it in there. Or maybe. Well, we know it's the Addams Family, girl, so let's get it, Morticia. Where's the worm? Right in front of you. Oh no, you missed. And you got it. Da, da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Morticia is one sweet tea. There you go. I just love making these feeding videos for you guys, and just watching my tarantulas eat and you guys watching the variety on my channel. It's just really much appreciated. And I'll keep doing them as long as I can, and I will. Alrighty, so next tea. Alright, the Resident Evil character that does not want the G-Virus to be stolen. Annette. This is my other B. vagans, possible female. My other Mexican red rump, and of course, as always, it's a great eater, and it's mucho quick for a brachy. Alright, this is a Cyriocosmus lividus, cobalt blue. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love these cobalt blues. This is a juvenile, about 1.5 inches. As you can see, it does not have its full adult colors yet. But in the right light, you can see the blue coloration towards their femur. I think by the 2-inch mark, you should start seeing the blue much more prominent. Now it sucks that my mature female is so dug up underground you won't be able to see her at all, but it's a really, really pretty specimen, the cobalt blues. And a must-have if you're collecting teas. Another must-have in your collection is a straight-horned baboon, Ceratogyrus marshalli. It's about a 2-inch unsexed specimen. I'm hoping it's female, but we'll see when it molts. Another burrower, because you gotta love those old worlds. Oh, there we go. She comes out. It's kind of like a jack-in-the-box. Yeah, I missed it, but I think she grabbed it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, see the crick in her mouth, or his mouth. Nice Weber. It's starting to come out, but anyway. This is my oldest mature male, Cryptophilus Ramsey, Cuban pygmy, Gordon Ramsay, ironically. He's over 2 years old, which is pretty amazing for a mature male. But you can tell right now he's kind of weakish, as he is getting on in years. But he still has an amazing appetite for raw crickets. Poor guy. Poor guy. On another note, check this out. This is my Lasiodora difficilis, the fire red bird eater, the sling that I had last year, and look how large it's getting. It's about 1 inch. As you can see, very translucent, so I won't be able to feed him. What? Did you just let go, Gordon? Oh, he wants to. Hang on. There we go. Oh, poor guy. I feel so sorry for him. Oh, come on. Aw. Poor Gordon. Hoo, a massive pantho. This one won't need help at all. This is Jade, my Panthobedia species Ecuador, or possibly Platyoma, the pink bloom bird eater. See what I tell ya? She's got quick reflexes like a cat. Yep, she is female. And males are probably the most strikingly colored. Pink and purple. And for those of you who are wondering how my skeleton tarantula is doing, Euathlus marinus. There's her. Look how big she is. She's around 5 inches. Let's see if I can try to draw her out a little bit. Come on, baby. And that's good enough. Some discoloration on the legs. I know she's probably going to be molting soon. I don't think she's eating that much, so that could be a good sign that she's going to molt soon. Cool. Oh yeah, and for Aphonopelma, a little known fact that the urticating hairs are located on their pedipalps, their feelers, versus the abdomen. Almost all Aphonopelma species have that. That's the rufescens, marinus, cyanoepubescens, and there was another one, but I'm not sure, can't recall the name. But those are the 3 most common in the pet trade. Oh yeah, nudimen. That's it. Here's a nice baboon. This is a Euathlus pachypus, stout-legged baboon. Female. Well, that was easy. It's a juvenile around 2 inches. They get up to having a 4-inch leg span, as you've seen an adult female at the expo video that I recorded. Okay, now for a death stalker. This is my only one. The other one passed away, the Larus quinquisteriatus. Oh, got it, almost. Almost. Oh, caught its leg. There we go. Ooh, right in the face. Scorpion wins. Brutality. Oh wow, she's really stinging. Cool, got it. Going back to some teas now. This is my non-dew chromatus, the white striped bird eater. 4.5-inch female named Nadia. Oh. Yeah, baby. Beautiful tea. Alright, this is one of my favorite tarantulas in my collection. My important and cute female, Poecilotheria bara, the ivory lowland ornamental. Or Piscifica lowland. There she is. An amazing beast. Raised her ever since she was a 3/4-inch spiraling. Next up is Roy, my immature male Grammostola pulchra. Brazilian black, and I know this guy's gonna eat well. Like he always does. He's a boss. Oh, nice. I just saw a nice fang going into that superworm's body. He's probably might mature in maybe 2 or 3 molts. If he does, I want to pair them up and hopefully get some nice pulchra babies, because they're quite hard to find here in Canada. Yes, this one's not very common in the tea hobby. This is a Cyriocosmus rebronitans, which is the giant Panama red rump. 7-inch female that I named Roberta. Very skittish tea, but not overly too defensive. This one here is a Grammostola rosea or poteri, the common rose hair, the normal form, with the one with the pink carapace and the brown body. This is Michaela. I've been feeding her up quite well because I do want to attempt to breed these rose hairs on Easter. She's missing. She's thinking about it. There we go. Took her long enough, but she did a good job. Well, it's Molt City here. Looks like Athena did something pretty cool. And it is indefinite molt. Wow, she looks like $1,000,000. So pretty. Okay, wow, the molt is intact. It's beautiful. Let me show you its female. And there we go. You can see from the left and right pair of book lungs, the big spermathecae right smack in the center. So we know that is a confirmed female. I mean, this specimen is so gorgeous. Athena really did a good job. So, I won't feed her for at least a week. Man, she looks nice. So after a nice experience of Athena molting, we'll try my other smithy. This is Scarlet, the mascot of my channel. Ooh. Maybe she could be in pre-molt. The way she attacked that. She was kind of like a... slapped it there. Okay, I think she actually is due for a molt. Just the way that she refused food and she slapped that superworm. Scarlet, honey, are you in pre-molt? Yeah, you kind of look like it. Her legs are a little bit discolored there. I hope so. Here's Victoria, my Brachypelma ochre female. The giant Peru flame rump. Nice. Formictopus cancerides Haitian brown bird eater. This is the big, the bad Jezebel. Woo. Gotta love your attacks from those Haitian browns. Let's give another one because Stavros is supposed to be coming at the end of the month. And I want to parafeed her so that way the male doesn't get threatened. And being her latest lunch menu. Yeah, she's an adult, almost 7.5, 8 inches. This one here is a Brachypelma obopulosum, the Honduras curly hair, Aragog. I love this tarantula, very calm and docile species, recommended for the beginner. And this is Sue the second, just as gorgeous as Aragog. And just as hungry. Alright, one of the best lookers of the Chilobrachys genus. This is a unsexed specimen, Chilobrachys fimbriatus, the Indian violet. Nab that one. Now granted, she doesn't really have her full adult colors yet, and if she does, doesn't really show much since she looks like she could use a molt, but after they molt they're going to have a nice purplish color to them, and that what gives the common name the Indian violet. Here's Charlotte, my largest Chaco goldeny, Grammostola pulchripes. This is the one I'll be mating with that mature male that I got at the expo. Ooh, nice one. Okay, we'll try a second worm. Oh, 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 oh. Is she gonna get it? Yeah, and I named this one after Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. This one here is Rika from Fatal Frame 3, the Tattooed Priestess. My Brachypelma cyanulum cobalt red rump. Oh, she wanted that one. I mean, she is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the blue color on her. Amazing, and surprisingly very, very friendly too. Start to do some little digging in there. But she's a cutie. This is one of the largest buthids that you can find. This is a Parabuthus villosus orange morph, commonly called the African black hairy thick-tailed scorpion. This scorpion has a huge appetite, so we'll see how he or she does. There we go. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Fatality. Always can depend on your Parabuthus species to eat. Hot level scorpion that gets up to 7 inches, just like the Emperor. Hopefully we can get to see this one in action. This is a Euathlus camperstratus. Pink Zebra Beauty. There we go. This is another one that's recommended for the beginner. This is a Euathlus wagenbergi, which is known as the white collared. Doesn't get as big as the Pink Zebra Beauty, but it has a great temperament. And also a very savage eater, as you'll see in 3, 2, 1. Kablooey. Always love to see Serena tackle her prey. About 1.5 inches. They'll get up to 3.5, maybe 4, as adult females. This is a very beautiful specimen, a Panthomedeus ultramarinus, the Ecuadorian purple-pink femur that I named Lauren. About 2.5 inches and already showing its adult colors. This one here is a freshly molted Megaphobema robustum, the Colombian giant red leg. This is a huge and beautiful Megaphobema. Yep, sounds like my guinea pigs are ready to eat. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And she's pretty. And there we go. Very nice. Here is a Chromtatopelma olivaceum, which is the Israeli black. One of the dwarf species that get up to 3 inches in leg span. Okay, I'm not sure if you're going to see this one. This is my juvenile female Theraphosa sturmi, burgundy Goliath bird eater. Nice. It's about 6 inches. And there we go. You can see the hairless knees. That's the only difference which sets the real blondie apart from the T. sturmi. Here's my other Goliath bird eater. This is a pinkfoot, Theraphosa apophysis. Very nice, and they get super huge. Got this about 2 years ago from Tarantula, Canada. It's doing well ever since. And you can note that it's the only Theraphosa that have pink all around their feet. Alright, this one here is a Zenithus species Columbia blue. The blue bloom bird eater. Very similar to the Colombian lesser black. Now we're starting to hair me. Polinobius muticus. This is the king baboon. I think he wants it, or she. That cricket is pretty smart. Alright, you go back down there. Here we go, got it. King baboon. Super slow grower, but it is probably one of the most long-lived baboons, reaching a 20 to 30 year lifespan if you have a female, which is pretty good. And this is a new one that I got from the expo. This is a Lasiodora stratipes. This is the Bahia Gray bird eater. Gets similar in size to the L. parahybana. Nice, typical Lasiodora. Alright, this one looks pretty after her molt. This is Holly, suspect female Formictopus platus, the Caribbean island bird eater. Oh wow, she looks really nice. Oh, she's got red hair in the abdomen, that's really cool. Bronze's carapace. Ooh, nice. This is what a P. platus looks like as a juvenile. Wow, I actually like its colors. They're pretty cool. Here's another one that freshly molted a little bit over a week ago. This is my Orphanaceus philippinus, my Filipino orange. Thought I'd give you an update that he grew quite large. He's around the 3.5 inches mark, and he is getting a rehouse. This Easter weekend I got some substrate for it. Okay, this one here is a Vitellius parananiensis, the Argentinian brown bird eater. That I named Veronica. Cool. Alright, let's try feeding Kina. She is my Haplopus species Columbia large pumpkin patch. Confirmed female. Ooh, savage. I love it. That was cool. She's about 2.5 inches. Another 1.5 inches to grow and she'll be full grown. 4 inches is the max size of them. Here's Maggie May. In my big comfy chair. My 11-year-old female Shih Tzu. Man, these guys are loud today. Okay, here are my 2 guinea pigs, Haley and Leah. Haley is the long-haired girl. And here's Leah, the short-haired one. Abyssinian. They love to eat their hay and their lettuce. Fruits and vegetables I give them. I'm gonna have to clean their cage today since it's garbage. And update on the hamster. You don't get to see that one very much. He is pretty old and he's over 2 right now. So he ain't what he used to be anymore. Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I always make feeding videos because they're amazing to watch, especially how the tarantulas react to their food. So let me know what tarantulas that you want me to feature in feeding video 130 that were not shown on this one. Be sure to comment on the video description which one was your favorite attack. I think mine had to go to the Euathlus Wagenbergi, the way it somersaulted. That was awesome. And of course my Avicularia versicolor. But that shouldn't take any favorites because all of them did a super job at attacking their superworms and crickets. So I got an email from one of my subscribers, Tim. He wanted me to start making the Mythbuster video series, and by popular demand, I know it's I haven't made one in such a long time, but now that I have a lot of new tarantulas, I kind of should get back to it. So the next Mythbuster video that I'll be doing on is one on the Harpactira pulchripes, the golden leg blue baboon. You know, that one. The one that looks like a cobalt blue and an OBT. Alright everyone, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more vids.